let's talk about Hillary's email scandal for a bit. This is the most confusing thing I've ever heard. The FBI has researched her and looked into all her scandals and all her emails and everything, and they have literally stated that if anyone else did this, they would have been prosecuted.
And they stated that they found classified information in her emails.
This blows my mind.
Well, okay.
Why is she not being prosecuted? Why is she above the law? Why is that a thing? And she's lied under oath so many times. I just saw today an article that said, Hillary said under oath that most of my emails on that server were personal communications between me and my husband. Bill Clinton has said in interviews that he doesn't use emails and has sent 2 emails in his entire life, neither of which were to Hillary. That right there, that one sentence, she should be in jail for, or punished or something, lying under oath. And that's only one time out of so many times. I don't know the exact number.
That's facts. All right, and let's talk about facts for a second, actually. These are factual information that she has broken the law, and they said she did, but she didn't get punished for it.
Mm-hmm. See,
okay, and then Trump will say a mean thing,
and everyone freaks out.
Let me tell you something.
FBI themselves said that Hillary broke the law and should have been in jail.
Let me tell you something. Actions speak louder than words. Her actions are speaking louder, more than his words.
Trump says stupid things. Hillary does even stupider things. I don't even understand how you can support this woman knowing she should be a legal criminal.
She is a criminal.
But she should be incarcerated.
Her foundation, the Clinton Foundation.
Oh, let's talk about that for a second.
The money that it's funded by is by rich oligarchs and leaders of other nations, and they donate to this not the Hillary Foundation, the Clinton Foundation, which is it's based in Canada, and a foreign this is hard to word a foreign charity in America you don't have to claim taxes on. So it's pretty much they're making
untraced money.
Yeah, untraceable money. Then they're not paying taxes on, but they claim they're giving away to charity. 10 cents to the dollar they give to charity. That's
10%.
Yeah. Of
all money going through Hillary Foundation is actually going to charitable grants. And you can look. I have a graph right here. Salaries and benefits 33%. Other expenses, whatever other expenses their pockets. That's 34%. IT 2%, office supplies 6%, rent 5%, travel 10%, and charitable grants 10%.
Isn't it a charity foundation?
It's a charity foundation and 10 cents to the dollar.
10%. That's ridiculous, people.
That right there. I don't know how she dodges all these bullets. So many things. She's blatantly messed up on and been caught for doing it.
Benghazi. Let's talk about that for a second. First off, she leaves four Americans to die, one of which being an ambassador, who have called many times for
countless times for help.
More security days before, too.
She leaves them to die. She doesn't value their lives at all, obviously.
Okay, and then she lies about how it started.
She lies about how
it started. And then she lies
under oath
to the families of the victims.
To the families. That's even worse than lying under oath. To these families that have lost their sons because of you, and now you're not even going to take responsibility.
Then she lies about lying to the families. And then
all she does is
lie. Oh, come on.
Then she says, I never lied to them. Oh, all right, play the tape. God. If you're going to go and say something under oath, or to millions of people, or to the families of someone you're responsible for the death of their son, you better be sure that you spend the 2 minutes to fact check yourself. Or to not blatantly lie.
Jesus, this woman.
The corruption in this woman is unreal. And people still somehow want to vote for her. And I understand that Trump has his massive flaws. He is not nearly a perfect person. But this woman is the opposite of a perfect person.
But what does he want to do? He wants to protect your Second Amendment rights.
He wants to protect your Second Amendment rights. No, he doesn't say all these perfect things, and he might offend a few people, but who cares?
He wants to protect your constitutional rights, make the country safe again. make the economy better.
No, he's not a trained politician. He doesn't know how to.
But that's
come up
just
with-
the thing. That's why
Yeah,
people like him.
that's what
Because he's
people
not a
like.
politician.
He doesn't. His responses are more blatant. He's like a doctor with no bedside manner, who comes up. I saw this in a tweet somewhere. He's the one that comes up to your bed and says, "You have cancer. You're gonna die in 4 days." And yeah, you're gonna
You
be
don't
crying.
like it. You don't
You're
like
gonna
it,
hate
but you
it,
need to hear it.
But you need to hear it rather than a doctor who comes up to you and BS's for 5 minutes about how you might live, you might die. We don't know. When in the back of his head, he knows you're gonna die.
He knows damn well
He
you're dying.
knows. This is just the difference.
It's big differences.
God, people are dying in poverty. People can't get out of the slums. Obesity is a constant growing problem, along with overpopulation and illegal immigration. Terror threats rise while the military shrinks under Obama.
Terror threats rise,
And guess what? You care about Trump's tone? Are you kidding me?
Facts. That's yes. Yeah, man.
That's what I need to say to every Hillary supporter. Oh my God. Oh, he offended me.
That is
guess what?
What happens when you get offended? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happens. Get over
Go
it.
cry me a river. Then build a bridge and get over it.
What year did we just become pussies all of a sudden? When did this happen? It's ridiculous. And they still say, "Oh, the world's a safer place under Obama."
Under Obama.
Really?
All right, yeah. What is this? Story time with Barack Obama?
I'm pretty
like
sure there's a terrorist
State
attack
of the
every
Union?
day.
Oh yeah, I saw that. There's more terrorist attacks than days in the year,
Ridiculous.
and the world is a quote unquote safer place.
You know how many mass shootings there have been under Obama? Close to 300. This is just in our in
country.
America.
Yeah.
And that's more than the last 5 presidents combined. These are stats.
All right. The mass shootings are a problem. The terrorism's a problem, and the national debt is a problem
it's
too.
climbing. It's double.
What is it? Like 7 or 8 trillion
No,
under
it's
Obama.
18.
Under Obama though.
Oh, under Obama.
Under
I'm pretty
Obama,
sure it's 8.
it's like
Look it up.
7 or 8 trillion dollars.
We may be wrong, but that's close.
That is a very close estimation, and he has no excuse. What is he?
Obamacare. That's just a
Obamacare.
money
Oh my
waster.
God.
That's a job killer. Raises premiums so people like us can't get health care for an affordable price.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
happens when you make things required. The businesses are just gonna raise the prices on it.
43 U.S. presidents combined amounted to $6.3 trillion. Right under Obama, in one term, $6.5 trillion. How do you even manage to do that? Like, how do you even spend that much? And it's not like we're in a war or anything. It's not like our defense budget.
If we were in a war, our economy would be better.
Honestly, presidents in world wars have amassed less national debt than Obama.
It's crazy.
This is insane. And people want a 3rd term of him.
Yeah, and here's the short-term problem brought to you by the Democrats. If there's national debt, raise the taxes.
Yeah, because that'll really solve everything.
That does something. No, it actually doesn't. All it does is make us pay more in taxes that goes to you to waste our money.
All right, let's talk about the wall for a second. The Great Wall of Trump. People say, "Oh my God, this isn't gonna work. This is just gonna increase illegal immigration." First of all, how does that even work? You build a wall and people are just gonna keep jumping over it even more.
And okay, maybe it won't get built, and maybe it is a little far fetched. But I think the idea of building the wall, it's just the idea that we need to enforce our border laws and build up our border security more.
Yeah,
it's just
Homeland security.
The idea of stopping illegal immigration.
And I've seen people have said, the wall won't do anything because 20 to 40% of illegal immigrants fly over legally on planes and then overstay their visas. 20 to 40. Are you seriously telling me the wall's not worthy to be built if 60 to 80% of immigration is stopped, not 100? If you have a sandwich that is 60 to 80% crap and 20 to 40% ham, you're gonna want to do something about the crap.
Oh, and Donald Trump Jr. made a perfect analogy, and he was getting hated on for it. If you had a bowl of Skittles, and you knew
oh my
3 of the
God.
Skittles would kill you, would you grab a handful?
And everyone doesn't even focus on the actual thing. They're focusing on
that was a
you're
reference to
using
the Syrian
Skittles.
refugees.
Yeah, that is a completely legitimate Syrian refugee analogy, and people don't even focus on it.
And changing topics here, let's talk about the VP debate the other night.
I was gonna throw something.
If you
at the
didn't
TV.
watch, Tim Kaine was a mess.
Tim Kaine.
This man, I'm not even kidding. If we could pull up tape and show you, this man, he said, what did he say about the 9/11?
Oh, all right. They asked him about Russia and questions about Syria, and he somehow, I don't even know how this man does it. This man somehow turns a question about Syria into Donald Trump didn't pay his taxes during 9/11. How does that even?
And then you know what he says about? He says, and Hillary was rebuilding it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
Hillary
sure she
was
did not
rebuilding.
rebuild it herself.
No, the people who rebuilt it were the construction workers, the firefighters, and the policemen, the first and second responders who were on the ground working. I saw a clip of her walking around the wreckage with a mask on.
Oh, she's really rebuilding the city there.
Wow, you're really working
She
hard.
walked
Gets on her
around.
private jet and flies away.
Dumbass. And I hate how she says she left the White House broke. My ass.
Oh yeah.
You left it with like millions in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I hate how she claims she lies to so many people. We've already talked about her lies, but she claims to do these things and then she lies about it. She didn't actually do these things. She's claiming to rebuild 9/11. She didn't do that. She's claiming to not be responsible for Benghazi. She didn't do that. She's claiming to not have deleted the 30,000 emails. She didn't do that. Stop claiming, stop lying, and would it kill you to be a better person? I don't know.
And going back to the vice presidential debate, we're gonna show you a picture here on the screen of the pins they were wearing. And if you could see, Pence was wearing an American flag pin. And
Like
what the
I have
hell is
said,
Kaine wearing?
Like I have said, a picture speaks 1,000 words.
It's crazy.
It is ridiculous.
Say live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die.